Basically, I would say Mexico has its tequila, right? Other places, Scotland has its Scotch. So Goa can have that Feni at that level where it's a very unique alcohol.
As you all know, we do a lot of heritage tours, cultural tours across Goa. But then, as you know, also know that we try to make history and traveling interesting. Feni becomes a very important element to make that interesting and use it as a pull to people who want to explore a particular village.
Hey guys, my name is Pratik Joshi and welcome to a very special segment of What the Feni. So today we are here with the Soul Traveling family, and Soul Traveling as an offbeat tourism and experience company that has been running in Goa since 2017 is doing some amazing work with respect to Feni. So let's have a chat with all the Soul Traveling family members and understand what their perception of Feni is all about. So without wasting much time, let's get started. So now we are here with the founders of Soul Traveling, who on a regular basis work with a lot of concepts around Feni, and they interact with a lot of people, tourists, travelers on a regular basis when it comes to Goan heritage and culture. So let's understand a bit more about Feni from them. So first of all, Kedar and Varun, welcome to What the Feni. And yes, it's a pleasure. So with respect to Feni, we had just a simple question that as a heritage drink, as a cultural drink, Goa is trying to now take the step forward when it comes to Feni. So how is Soul Traveling and how is the tourism sector moving ahead with Feni when it comes to people visiting Goa or foreigners, tourists, visiting Goa during the tourism season?
Yeah. So earlier Feni was always looked upon as people who probably came to Goa during their college time, and they just had down the Feni and went back with the memories of something, like maybe a hangover or maybe getting completely drunk out of it. But if you look at it today, people have started realizing that is more than just an alcohol to get drunk. So basically people have also known its value of how it is made, considering that Feni can be made only in Goa in a certain way, and only then it can be called Feni. The process to make it is, tedious process, and it is possible during 3 months of the year where you can actually get fresh cashews and actually distill and make it. So this whole process is now being looked upon by people as something different, something unique, and something comparable with what's happening around the world as well. So basically I would say Mexico has its tequila, right? Other places, Scotland has its Scotch. So Goa can have that Feni at that level where it's a very unique alcohol, it's a very unique process, and with the tastings and experiences that we have created, people can actually understand, know more about it, and take it, and have that image of Feni going forward.
Absolutely. Kedar, would you like to add something to that?
I would say, like other alcohol, for example, you have whiskey, you have you have beer, you have rum, you have vodka, everything else. You have a particular notion about it and how you have to know. I mean, many people know what is a drink to be made, what is to be mixed. But for example, Feni at a point of time was like, okay, you have to have it as a shot. People didn't know much about it. But I think with the kind of curated experiences that are being done by various brands, top brands in Goa, including Soul Traveling, people now are knowledgeable about, people know what it is, what the drink entails, how the process is made, how the community is involved, and how it is only particular to Goa, as Varun mentioned. And I'm happy that channels like Pratik Joshi through YouTube are promoting the way it is done, and not just as a drink but as a culture, as a part of the culture of Goa. And I think that is one of the things that even Soul Traveling is trying to do, trying to infuse it in different ways possible. Maybe we can make it a part of our trail, maybe have a particular experience designed only around Feni, so that people get a chance to witness the whole drink rather than just drink it as a glass or neat. The whole science behind it, how it is made, what is the different cocktails that you can make with it, and enjoy it like a Goan. That's what it is.
Absolutely. And just as like a final question for the both of you, what is Soul Traveling doing a bit different when it comes to Feni, of showing the whole Feni process, the culture around to the people visiting Goa, because these guys have never seen it?
So basically when you go to a particular place, you want to know more about that place. That's the basic of Soul Traveling, where we want to showcase Goa with its experiences. So when it comes to the Feni experience, it is a part of different tales where you are taught how to make Feni cocktails, introduced to different types of Feni cocktails, and at the same time you can see the process right from plucking the cashew to actually seeing the drink being made and then tasting that around it. So the entire process, and it is not just somewhere in a shabby way. I can actually understand what the basics are, there are knowledgeable people who are sharing about it, right? So that's very important. And then you are slowly made to understand in what it can be paired with and stuff like that. So that's the whole experience that you get. And this is something that you get probably in France with the wines that you get, or in Italy, right?
Yeah.
So that is the kind of experiences we want to create at Soul Traveling as well.
Absolutely. And final question for Kedar is, since I know that Kedar takes a lot of care with respect to sales and marketing, when a new customer, approaches Soul Traveling and they say, we want to do something around Feni and stuff like that, what are the things that usually you promote?
I would say if we have something like a season that is going on, I believe that it's a very limited, like Feni itself or a Kaju itself is a very limited edition fruit.
Absolutely.
To Goa or to a particular weather of the like a world. And Goa has one of the finest alcohol made out of it. So it's very, in a short duration, it becomes very exclusive for you.
Yes.
I think that is the time when we can actually curate and offer these experiences to people. At the same time, keep it as a part of various other trails as a fun factor. So as we know, as you all know, we do a lot of heritage tours, cultural tours across Goa. But then, as you know, also know that we try to make history and traveling interesting. Feni becomes a very important element to make that interesting and use it as a pull to people who want to explore a particular village. So they also know that, okay, on a particular excursion, they'll also get to taste Feni. So that makes a trail interesting, and that helps really in marketing the trail and the product and the brand as well. So
and not to forget the bartenders, the people who make Feni, the distillers, or the people who own the taverns, and they are very particular. They really love this kind of product. So the Goans have that with them to keep Feni very close to their heart, and we want to also promote that aspect of Goa and Feni.
Absolutely.
I think really with the initiatives like What the Feni, this drink it will cross all the boundaries and will actually take Goa to the stage where it deserves.
Absolutely.
Not just with Feni, with the overall culture as well of Goa.
Absolutely. So thank you so much, Kedar, and thank you so much, Varun. So guys, if you are visiting Goa during the Kaju season, not during the Kaju season, Soul Traveling does some of the most exquisite trails, experiences, heritage walk when it comes to not only Kaju or with respect to drinks, but overall when it comes to nature, waterfalls, tavern trails and boating experiences, you name it, and these guys have it. So more about Soul Traveling you can find in the description below. You'll find their booking links in the description as well. Going ahead with the next part of the video, let's have a fun banter with the entire team of Soul Traveling when it comes to the word Feni. Eish, what is the first idea that comes to your mind when I say Feni?
Refreshing.
To drink it as a medicine.
Smile, I think, says it all, I think.
Joy, bliss, serene. Beach, chairs, lemka, peace. Isolated place where I can find myself.
What is the first idea or the first thing that comes to your mind when I say the word Feni?
Glass around my pool.
Home, Goa, fun, beach, limca, chili and some salt and the boys.
Goans.
Cool. Refreshing. Bevdo.
Summers.
Something nice, something soothing, something comfortable.
Friends, refreshing and peaceful. Cashew.
Sorry, I don't drink.
What comes to your mind when I say the word Feni?
Feni. The Goan drink.
When we say Feni, I remember my grandmother who used to give me the giraffe flavored Feni and ginger flavor like Feni because of my cold. So she used to chop ginger and mix it with Feni and burn it, and she used to give it to me.
Nostalgic and fun. Like refreshing drink or something like that. I don't drink, so I really don't know.
Goa,
And
cashew.
At peace. At the best. At rest.
Like, share, and subscribe.